get ready and chat about some products. I'm gonna start by priming with this base thinner from OneSize. Yensa Beauty sent over some products for me to try. They sent their Super Serum Silk Foundation. It looks like I have the shade Light 1. This foundation does claim to be full coverage, so I might have applied too much here. I'm just using my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush to blend this out. All right, next up, I'm gonna use this concealer that Thread Beauty sent over to me. This is their Cover It Multi-Use Complexion Fluids. The formula feels a bit on the thicker side, so we will have to see how this sets. I love the coverage this concealer is giving me. For contour/bronzer, I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty Liquid Contour in the shade Mellow. Don't be afraid of the pigment here. You can see how easily this just melts into your skin. The shade Mellow works great for me as a bronzer and contour product. It's definitely on the more neutral, warm side. For blush, I'm going to be using the Yensa Silk Cream Blush in the shade Whisper Nude. I am already looking quite glowy, but I'm going to go ahead and use this L'Oreal Le Lumi highlight stick. I have the shade 610. The shade is basically translucent. It just adds a pearly, wet shine. For brows, I'm going to use the Benefit Mighty Fine Brow Pen. And then to keep the front of my brows more natural, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. And then to set my brows, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Brow Lamination. Next, I'm going to lightly set my face with the Tower 28 Get Set Translucent Setting Powder. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the What's Up Beauty Geodes Eyeshadow Palette. I'm using my Refer number 15. This is my favorite blending brush for transition shades. It's actually St. Patrick's Day when I'm filming this, so I wanted to incorporate some green from this palette into my eyeshadow look. I'm using a Refer number 2 for that. Next, I'm using a Refer number 3. This is a very small detailed pencil brush to just run some of that initial transition shade under my lower lash line. For mascara, I'm going to be using the new Kulfi Beauty Body Lash Mascara. This is a tubing mascara, which I really enjoy the removal process. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the result for me is very clumpy lashes that just want to stick together. And it's almost like the more I try to sculpt and finesse them, the more clumpy the formula gets. I get the best results from this if I work very quickly and I do not try and build up multiple layers. To finish off the eye look, I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Macro Tech Eye Crayon in the shade Willow. I'm lining my lips with a MAC lip liner in the shade Spice. And you know I had to pick up the MAC lipstick in the shade Flesh Pot. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and what you think of them.